Remove the bolts by turning them counterclockwise.
The steps needed to access the other side are the same as this side.
I'm actually going to come down here. There's a connector.
Press the tab and pull the connector to remove it.
Turn the wheel to give yourself better access to the lining.
Remove the rivets. Pry up the center of the rivet first. This will unlock it. Next, pry up the base of the fastener.
We're going to take this piece of trim off. Now, you want to kind of start at the bottom, wiggle, and gently pull. Now, if you kind of get the bottom out, you can also kind of pull back the wheel well, feel behind there for the clips, and you can kind of push those clips out a little bit. There's going to be some clips like right here. They actually are missing on this car, probably because they broke off. So just be aware of that. Once you get this back, you have a fastener right here that kind of secures this bumper, and then we just take that fastener out, and then we can kind of just leave that at this point. You really only need to get the trim off up to where the bumper connects here.
Turn the wheel to give yourself better access to the lining.
Remove the rivets. Pry up the center of the rivet first. This will unlock it. Next, pry up the base of the fastener.
Now we're going to take this piece of trim off. Again, we want to kind of start at the bottom. You can kind of pull back on the bottom there, and then if you can kind of get your hand back here.
Pry up the center of the rivet first. This will unlock it. Next, pry up the base of the fastener.
So now under the car, we're basically looking kind of towards the front here. There's going to be a bunch of 10mm bolts. We'll start in the corner.
Pull the bumper away from the vehicle. We recommend changing your bulbs in pairs. If one bulb is burnt out, its counterpart bulb is likely near the end of its life as well. Bulbs get dimmer by 20% over time, which is another great reason to change both bulbs at once.
Release the connector.
You have to kind of lift up on this little tab as you kind of pull back like that.
Remove the bumper.
Bring the bumper back up. Now, one thing I just want to point out, we do have this panel here. The bumper needs to sit kind of on the top of this panel. So we want to kind of get it in between here and the panel. So when we bring this back in, you kind of want to keep an eye on that when you're lining this up so that it does kind of go on there properly. So we'll kind of get this into place. Should line up everything. You can also, there's that little clip right here. You want to line that up as well because that should kind of just slide and kind of clip in. That'll kind of hold this into place as well. At this point, I would come underneath and just kind of make sure that that panel is positioned the way that it needs to be before we start patching anything up here. So now that we have the bumper back up in position, we're going to kind of get this section back in here. We just kind of want to get it in like so and just kind of tap on it.
Align the base of the rivet first. Next, push down on the center to lock it in place. Align the trim and secure it to the vehicle.
The trim kind of needs to go over the wheel well lining on the inside, so just make sure that that's lining up properly. But basically we're just putting that back in.
Replace the rivets. Align the base of the rivet first. Next, push down on the center to lock it in place.
Turn the wheel to give yourself better access to the lining.
Align the base of the rivet first. Next, push down on the center to lock it in place. Align the trim and secure it to the vehicle. Replace the rivets. Align the base of the rivet first. Next, push down on the center to lock it in place. Replace the bolts by turning them clockwise.
One thing we want to do here is look at these 3 bolts. One of these bolts has a little bit finer thread and kind of a big like washer on it. That one needs to go in the middle here. The other 2 just go on the outside, so make sure you're putting these back in the right spot.
Replace the bolts by turning them clockwise. Reconnect the connector. Push the connector straight in.
Make sure the assembly is tight and secure.